you just can't even comprehend the feeling when 1 minute somebody's there and you come back a few minutes later and they're gone, and no matter what you do, you can't find them.
Initially, when this first came out, we committed all of our patrol resources and notified our search and rescue personnel to come out. So I'm going to put it probably between 1 and 2:30 when they started getting resources on scene. And we've been doing an active search this entire time here with the different resources within the sheriff's office.
You just never think it's going to happen to you, and you're always as careful as you can. I have my grandkids down here all the time, and then he's the easiest one to handle because he usually you leave him or walk away or do anything, either he's right there with you or he stays right where you put him, and then to come back in a little while and he locked himself in the car. He wouldn't even let anybody in, and then you come back and he's gone, just that fast.
So get medically treated first, okay?
The aviation unit was flying, and they were looking at an area that they thought may have something that could have been a source of to look at. There wasn't necessarily a heat source or anything. So the dive team members started going into the area where they're looking. As they got closer, members of the sheriff's office dive team could hear some moaning. And as you know, this young man had some disabilities and whatnot. So they were looking for him, and they started listening. They held quiet, and they could hear him. And he was near a sandbar over on the river. And as they got closer, they could see that he was laying in the water, and the water was up to here. The water was only about a foot deep, but he was laying back and he was moaning. Clearly he was affected by the cold water. They went over there, one of the dive team members in the suit, the dry suit, went over there, pulled him out of the water immediately. They started giving him first aid and brought him back over here.
This started about 11 o'clock this morning, or about 11:30, and all the help we had, you just can't even imagine. Coleman, that is the roughest country you ever seen back there. I mean, you can't walk a straight line for 10 feet. And the fact that they got him, and then the fact that all his clothes are wet and that he was in the river is really amazing that they found him. So.
As you know, when this happened, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And, you take a minute to reflect. And when I was standing over here with the other deputies and all the other people, the rescuers here, it's like, can you get your heart to start again? It's disbelief, but I'm absolutely have joy that we found this young guy. It's a great story.